Good night, good night. Welcome to another episode of Sunday Vibes Live. I know we're a bit early in this one. Right now it's 7:30. Normally we just go live around 8 o'clock. But as the title says in this one is just going to be a short one. So for anybody who tune in within this next, I would say a half an hour or so, right, welcome. I know right now we probably ain't have anybody at this point in time, and that's fine. So somehow my chat has been. Oh, Mari the Beast, welcome to the live. Yeah, I don't know. I now see somehow that my chat box is disconnected. I'm hoping that this could be sorted out. But yeah, if not, like it normally supposed to show up on the screen, but yeah. Hey, oh, Angela, good night, good night. No, this one, like, normally when I come and do the Sunday Vibes Live, it's a little chat between you all and myself here, and I'll go back through. I have a certain order in which I like to do things, and also I normally have my book here written down with stuff. I had no plans of that today. I wasn't even sure to come and do this live today. Yeah, because I wanted to go and do the launch of the panorama at Phase 2 Pan Groove, but last night I was, down in South. It was pan and powder. I'm sure you'll see plenty lives and videos of, I bunks up people like Radical Tube, Gatsby, Say TV. I am living my life, Oh, Javon and Sylvan and Brandon, big up, good night and welcome, to this short episode in a sense. Yeah, so last night I was basically down San Fernando on the streets as well, between on Cipero, Skinner Park, and the coffee, right? Just recording clips and just enjoying the vibes. But basically, that was like I was down there for like 5 hours and then had to drive back up the road and everything. So, and then big up my brethren who celebrated his birthday this weekend. So we had a small line with him around lunchtime. So not too long, reached back up home here. So I wasn't even sure if I was going to do this. And well, I just I say let me just come on for a short period, chat a little bit, give some updates on things that is happening here on the channel. I hope you all enjoyed yesterday's video. Pay me, I won't lie, that is one of the best pay me there is. Alright. As a matter of fact, alright, just because, somebody, I'm not going to mention this right now. So, what I'll do, the next live, right, if you leave a comment on that video, and you are part of this chat, I'm just going to randomly select you all. I want you here in Trinidad and Tobago. So the next live, I'll just do a random selection on the live, and I will come and deliver, one of Victor's pay me. It'll be frozen to you, right? And yeah, what he said is always use 10 minutes boiling, and it getting just as hot as you see it there. So, mind you, I did test this already, and I'll be dropping a short on it because so I did test it. So so I will be dropping a short on that sometime this week, probably Tuesday. So just make note. Thank you all so much for taking the time on a Sunday just to come and join me here. I know we start this one early. This one normally we start at 8. So once you leave a comment in that video yesterday, and I know you all here on the chat for the next live, I'll just randomly choose somebody to, go and deliver a packet of Victor's impressive pay me. Now, it was fun, like, when I went down the road and meet him and thing, because it was his wife who reached out to me, and then I ended up conversing with him, and we was trying to get this to meet up and link up and organize now. And to be honest with you all, the concept really, the market vibes actually came on the day itself to a degree, because when I reached down there and we met in front of the supermarket, Superior Food Mart, right? We were like, he was studying it to set up there just to give the old feel of how it was, what he used to do back in the days and thing. But the problem was next door, the supermarket had a kind of open bar, and it was rocking some loud parang, which is nice and has a nice vibes. But unfortunately for YouTube videos and thing, when we posting up stuff, we will get copyright if we go and post these things, right? Yeah. Like, if I get a copyright strike and it have revenue sharing. Like some of the tunes they have revenue sharing, man, I will let that go. But they have some of them where it's be a copyright and is literally turn off monetization and it's turn off everything and it's like it's limit sometimes who could see the video and all that. So like if I don't care about like if it's just a clip and I've turned it up and I just want you all to see the original stuff, I won't mind. I'll just leave it to go. But if it is I know something I'm putting some more effort in, I would like to have it a certain standard and a certain way so as to avoid these copyright issues because YouTube normally have, you know, a good bit of copyright issues. Whoa, Debbie, good night, good night. And yes, I haven't been to Tortuga in a while. Hoping to visit sometime soon before the end of the year. You know, the Christmas season is here. Whoa, Vinish, welcome to the Sunday Vibes Live. Thank you all for joining in. So yeah, so back to the story. So when I was at the, so that's the scene with the copyright. But next door, they was playing copyrighted parang music, right? And so it's like, all right. So he's like, hey, I have this PME, right? Let me head into the market. You know, we'll check some of the vendors and think who is to, you know, real support them or support him, and he would support them and everything. And you know, just to give back to the community. And in my head at that point in time, it's like, yes, that'll be a nice vibes. And I always wanted to go and check out this Superior market. Now, I had no idea what was the plan for this video, to be honest with you, except on the day itself. But I know I wanted to take a walk through the market just to get a layout of the market itself. And so it was very fun and interesting how this video turned out. And I mean, this was an easy one kind of for me to edit, to be honest with you all, because my boy Victor, he did everything up front. And I was just... I could do this, boy. This is always make things easy to edit. Oh, Sion, welcome to the Sunday Vibes Live. Yeah. Big up, everybody. So that was what happened, and yeah, we was walking around and everything, and I used the wireless mics. I know in some cases, I didn't walk with a lighting, and you know, certain angles in the market would have been slightly darker, but yeah, no, I tried to brighten it up as best as I could, and that's where we had the video from yesterday. That's why if you watch to the end, I said this one a little different because this one I wasn't chatting as much. Yeah, I would have had some interactions in between the video, but it wasn't me. It was all Victor and the people at the market, the vendors at the market, I should say. I think it had one or two like regular customers who would have walking through buying stuff, but the majority of the people who spoke in that video, they sell out at the market, Superior market, every Sunday. So if you're in the area, check them out. The prices ain't bad as well. And well, I wanted to go and do some market there, but it's just the timing there. So by the time we finish, walk through the market and record and think, oh, by the way, if you are hearing dogs barking in the background, you know, sorry about that, we have dogs around. But yeah, so by the time I finished recording and think, it was kind of close to lunchtime, and this would have been Sunday, yeah. So it was close to lunchtime, so it's like, all right, wrapping up there, and by that time I had to head back up the road, so that's why I didn't really go back and, you know, purchase anything. But I do plan to do some more market videos, so you can always look out for that. Whoa, Trinidad and Midnight Queen, welcome to the Vibes. Yeah, boy, Sylvan is saying the YouTube algorithm is be rough sometimes, and sometimes their copyright system is not 100% good, right? Because it could have random companies come in and claim certain things, and there's not much you could do except to dispute it, and sometimes you have to dispute it under the fair use, you know, and even then they could reject it, and YouTube ain't going to do anything about it. So it's be sometimes between a rock and a hard spot with respect to copyright stuff. So yeah, so sometimes you would see, like, I will go back and once it, like when we're doing lives, right? When we go in lives, I know I'm straying off topic here a little bit, but when we're doing lives, live streams are talking about on the outside in the public space, I'll get copyright strikes for certain parts. Like sometimes it's just be, hold on, let's see something. All right, like I said, this is going to be a short one. Yeah, so in a little bit I'll just have to end the live and head out. I'll just wait on something there. So Just bear with me. So yeah. Oh, Nita, good night, good night. So yeah, that's the birthday. So I just communicating with her. So yeah, with respect to the copywriting thing is be a hard thing sometimes. So that's why in some of the lives, like it'll be a certain section where in the whole video, like the video might be an hour and a half, 2 hours, and it might just have 3 seconds or 10 seconds or okay, I'm exaggerating here. It might be like probably sometimes a minute with just a copyrighted song, and you'll copyright the whole thing. You can't monetize it. And so what I'll go and do, I'll go and replace that section with one of the songs from the YouTube library. So it'll change now. So it doesn't be in the original format, but like if you rewatching some of the lives, the past lives, you might notice that the sound might be louder because I have no volume control when I'm replacing the audio, or you might see a skip. So normally when we're doing live stream, is that flow, whether talking, whether showing something, or whether nothing is happening, because that just always be on the live in public. But if you see a skip, is that mean I either trim out the copyright section or just replace the audio, or see they have an option now where you could mute the audio if you are talking in between us, because sometimes when you're talking and you have music playing in the background is a whole different scene. And unfortunately, as I begin to see they do this with some of the pan videos that we have up, and it's like, how dread. I mean, yeah, it's identified as a cover, but anyway, that is how it is. Nita is saying it's been a while since she catch this one online now. This is literally going to be a short one. So let me just give you the updates. What is up and coming? We have pan and powder. Oh, by the way, when I was heading to Siparia Market on the Sunday, this would have been last week's Sunday, right? Yeah, I realized along the SS Erin Road, it had a few cheap eat spots. Well, it mainly means double sahina, aloo pie, that kind of thing. So I actually kind of went and do a short video on that. So the next video obviously will be pan and powder, right? I do drone shots and everything, so you can look out for that. I mean, like I said, you'll see the full thing from other live streamers. I'm going to do an actual video on it, and it's going to be a lengthy one because it's 8 steel orchestras. I'm only going to highlight one tune from each orchestra, but I'm going to show you the kind of the process from the top of Sipero. Sorry, the top of Coffee, where Sipero Street mean Coffee Street, come down to Skinner Park. South Sando is my home ground. It's like I was telling people, I went primary school right down the street from on the top of Coffee there, and then by Skinner Park I went to school right around the corner there as well. So like my whole primary and secondary school was based in San Fernando. So yeah, look, Radical tune tune in here, and he could relate to this because them is go 8-10 hours and thing, and I'm sure they'll have a set of headache with the copyright on the outside. We'll see that during carnival time. Ooh boy, all them soca tunes is be mess. Anyway, so the next set of videos is gonna be pan and powder. Then after that, it might be, most likely, it would be Cheap Eats Volume 5. Salt video again. Spoilers, we got Sahina and thing for 3 TT. Is that $3? Where else in Trinidad and Tobago you gain that? Anyway, that will be the next one, and then after that I might have a Christmas vlog. I might do some collabs with another big YouTuber in December. 2 of them actually, and I'll show you how. See how that goes. And also look out for a Parang video up and coming. By the way, just to give you updates, I did post it on my community tab, but I was let it be known here as well. So on the 8th of December, Lupino is having their Coco Pile Festival, which is their Parang session from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. That is a Sunday, right? In Lupino, by the grounds itself. So you'll have Parang, you'll have special guests, they have food and craft and all kind of thing. It's a nice kind of Christmas market pop-up. Mind you, a good bit of people be there, so there's expect some traffic and a little walking to find a park. The same could be said for Paramin. Paramin is on the week after, the Friday after the Lopino one. So on Friday the 13th, wow, it's Paramin Parang. right, up on the hills, Parang on the hills. So if you all could make it, I would suggest check it out. They also have like food, and actually, speaking of, I had the best pimi from Victor's. One of the best pastels I ever ate like ever was from one of the vendors up in Paramin. It was a fantastic pastel. Brandon is asking any vlog type. Yes, I actually have a vlog type ish thing coming. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I had a concept because today had a Christmas parade, but once again, my partner had a birthday lime, so it's like I missed that. So it's like, all right, that was my original concept for like a Christmas Eve vlog kind of thing, but I still have to rethink certain things and see how best I could do this. Whoa, dryer! Welcome to the vibes. All right, folks. I have to go and organize a few things. Tomorrow is our work week. I didn't really have plans to come on here and do a live because I know I have other things to go and sort out and finish before the day ends. Don't mind the day is winding down. So, but I had a small window. I said, let me run and have a small chat with you. That's why I call this one a literal short one. So thank you for taking the time to join me here. I'm going to wrap up at this point. Look out for Pan and Powder next Saturday, and after that it's going to be Sahina Alupai doubles kind of vibes. So yeah, and that might be the last set of doubles video for the year. I don't think I'll do any more doubles video till next year sometime. Anywho, folks, thanks for joining, and you all have a safe one, have a blessed one. Good night, sweet dreams when you get there, and I'll go on later. Yeah, tell you, this one was a short one. Thanks for joining, and I was going to see if I could do it till late, but we have to cut it off right now. So bless up, and I'll see you all when